And we'll get to announcing something relatively soon, is going to be about best on best international, which accentuates one of the great strengths of our game.
Almost 8 years have passed since NHL players were last involved in a best on best international tournament, as the league appears to be inching towards a new tournament announcement. Roughly 1 month prior to his tease on TNT's Winter Classic broadcast, Commissioner Gary Bettman told reporters at the NHL's Board of Governors meeting that the league is hoping to begin a new in-season international tournament by 2025. What this looks like and who's all involved remains to be seen, but if I had to guess when this announcement was coming, the NHL All-Star Game is right around the corner. Moving forward though, with a tournament announcement seemingly imminent, fans and hockey personalities are talking roster compositions and focusing specifically on Team Canada. There's one player who's stirring a lot of controversy.
Pass down low and they score! Guess who it is? Hat trick for Zach Hyman!
The Oilers winger has amassed 26 goals and 42 points through 38 games, working towards a second consecutive point-per-game season. Hyman is a great forechecker. He isn't afraid to go into corners, he battles for pucks, and most certainly has a nose for the net. But Hyman's success is often discounted at the expense of who he plays with in Connor McDavid. Some people believe that Hyman's productivity is a strict result of sharing the ice with the Oilers captain, discrediting his success and disregarding the idea that he might deserve a Team Canada roster spot. In analyzing this situation, I couldn't help but draw parallels to the 2014 Team Canada Olympic roster, and specifically the selection of Pittsburgh Penguins winger Chris Kunitz.
Fresh from the bench, it's Crosby. Crosby on Kunitz, a shot and score! Penguins win it! And they go to the final!
The then 34-year-old had become a mainstay on the Penguins' top line, finding incredible chemistry with Sidney Crosby. At the time of his selection, Kunitz had chipped in for 47 points in 44 games, scoring 26 goals. But as with Hyman, people weren't exactly jumping to give Kunitz credit. Regardless, Cooney made the team and went on to play in all 6 Olympic Games, eventually winning gold against the Swedes, scoring this goal in the process.
Sweden conceded a third goal midway through the final period. Chris Kunitz with a terrific finish past a bewildered Henrik Lundqvist in the Swedish goal.
That tally was his only point of the tournament, during which his presence was continuously questioned. But flipping the narrative back to the present, Zach Hyman is by no means a Team Canada lock. He'll be 32, maybe even 33 by the time this tournament actually takes place, and he's more of a role player than a bona fide NHL star. But much like Kunitz, Hyman's success shouldn't be written off simply because he plays with a generational talent. Hyman is a workhorse who leads the NHL in goals since November 11th, and that's no small feat. Contrary to popular belief, not just anyone can slot in with a Crosby or a McDavid and have instant success. I think Crosby's long list of line mates should make that pretty obvious. Closing things off though, I'm not here to tell you whether or not Zach Hyman deserves to play for Team Canada. But whether you like it or not, he certainly deserves to be in the conversation. For What's Happening Hockey, I'm Tate Laycraft.